Hey students, welcome to our third week of our series called Bad Blood. The first week we talked all about relationships with family, and then we talked about relationships with friends, and now we're going to be talking about relationships with the people that you like. So let me ask you this question. What's the craziest thing that you've ever done for someone that you like? Or what's the craziest thing that you've ever seen somebody do for someone they like? We've seen people do like crazy, extravagant proposals where they've got the white horse on the beach, or it may be something a little bit more realistic. They just spend all their money on Chick-fil-A for that one person that they like. Whatever it is, we've seen some pretty crazy things around us, but none of them are as crazy as what David did for somebody that he liked. David, like King David, the one who goes on to be a man after God's own heart, won over the hand of his bride by killing 200 of his enemies and taking their foreskins to her dad. If you don't know what that means, ask your Connect group leader. But basically, David kills 200 people because this girl's dad said, I want you to kill 100, so he was like, I'm going to go above and beyond, watch this. Kills 200 people for this girl, and he gets to marry her. And for a second, it seems like everything's good. But later on in their marriage, some hiccups happen. This hiccup happens in 2 Samuel chapter 6. Basically, the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark of God, is finally coming back to Jerusalem, and David could not be happier about it. So as it enters into Jerusalem and goes down the street, David is literally dancing for joy, praising God because he's so excited that it's finally back. But this doesn't make Michal, David's wife, that he did all those things for earlier, very happy. She is honestly pretty upset by this whole situation. Where it says, Michal, the daughter of Saul, looked down from her window. When she saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord, she was filled with contempt for him. She was embarrassed of him. And later on, David finally gets into the house, and Michal and David have a conversation. Michal calls David out and says, hey, you're being dumb. How disgraceful of a king could you be? And David goes on to say, if you think I'm being disgraceful to you by praising God, watch this. I can get even more undignified than I already am. I can go out above and beyond what I'm already doing because my God is greater than what you think of me. Our God is greater than what any one person could possibly think about us. So when you start thinking about actually dating somebody, think about this. Are they more important to you than God? And if that's true, then it's not going to be a good thing. Basically, you need to put your relationship with God before you put your relationship with anybody else. And if they're pulling you away from that relationship that you have with God, they are not the right fit. And I know you guys have heard that time and time again, but really, think about it. Ask yourself this question before you ever dive into any kind of relationship. Is this relationship beneficial for my relationship with God, or is this relationship going to hurt my relationship with God? And if your answer is it's going to hurt it, and you're trying to date this person, it is not a good plan. I've been there, and it's not going to help. So what I'm telling you now is get with somebody who loves Jesus more than they could ever love you. And maybe that means that you need to wait years down the road for that right situation. If that's true, that's okay. Because students, the most important thing that you can have is not a relationship with some girl or some guy. It's a relationship with your Savior, Jesus.